Hi guys. I'm gonna try and make this short because I really don't want to have this very long, or it will take forever to upload. But I am going to do dun, 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 the controversial parenting tag because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time and it just hasn't worked out that way. So I added a couple to the list because there's some of them that I thought should be on there, that I felt should be on there anyways. And the first one is breast milk versus formula. Everybody knows breast is the best, and I honestly believe that. I did breastfeed for 4 months, well, 3 or 4 months, and for me, I could not breastfeed in public. I don't know why I couldn't. I've never been very good with that kind of stuff. It just took me until 2 years ago to be able to wear a bathing suit. So, unfortunately, when I started going out in public and bringing bottles with me, even if I pumped the bottles and took them out with me, my milk supply started to go, and then eventually it was gone. And I tried so hard to get it back because I didn't want to stop breastfeeding. But I think people that have to use formula, that's great. It's a good thing that it's there, but personally, I would start off with breast milk because I know the benefits of it. I've read up a lot on it, and with my next child, I will be exclusively breastfeeding for a year. The second one is cloth versus disposable diapers. I watched a video yesterday by I can't remember, but I watched a video yesterday, and if I remember, I will put the link below. And it showed that you spend almost, I think it's over $2,000 if you use disposable diapers and you potty train after 2 years. Whereas she did used cloth diapers, and she only spent $214 on used cloth diapers and liners and everything that goes with that, and that's including cloth wipes. And if you think about the price that you're going to pay for disposable diapers and disposable wipes, it's quite expensive. But other than that, I don't see a problem with it. It shouldn't really be controversial because there's nothing you're not going to get looked down on if you're the kind of person that likes to use disposable diapers. So I don't see how that's controversial, but some people may think so. Number 3 is pro-life versus pro-choice. I'm pro-life. My mom, she was pro-life, and she ended up having an abortion, and I would have had a little sister, but I am definitely pro-life. Even though I am only 16, if I got pregnant, I would take responsibility and I would be a mom to 2. That's just how I see things. I couldn't do that, especially after having Nevaeh. I couldn't. And I know how the abortion procedure goes, and there's just no. But people that do it, it's your choice, and I'm not going to be the one to stop you, so go ahead. I didn't mean to say it that way, but I don't agree with it being for birth control, and I don't agree with it being because you're too stupid to use protection. I'm sorry for being rude, but if you're stupid enough to have sex unprotected, then deal with it. And the fourth one is adoption. For myself, I don't have the heart to do the adoption thing. For other people, I honestly think that you are so strong, and I have total respect for you if you give your baby up for adoption or if you're adopting, because that is one of the most amazing options out there, because it's not taking life from an innocent little baby. It helps people that don't have the choice to have babies to get babies. And I think it's beautiful, and if I had the heart to do that, I would. But I know that I can provide for Nevaeh and for my next baby, so I wouldn't do it. But if I had the feeling that I couldn't, and there was no way that I had enough support and I had enough money, then I probably honestly would have done it, because I was thinking about it when I was pregnant, because I didn't know. I was 15 years old and I was already halfway through my pregnancy. I had to grow up so fast and I didn't really have a chance. But I wasn't going to give my baby up just because I didn't want to, because I did want to. When I found out that I was pregnant, I wanted to keep her, and I knew right away, that's going to be my baby, and I will do whatever I have to take care of her. The next one is baby wearing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I love baby wearing. I can't say how much I love it, because just you guys would probably get annoyed and want to come and slap me in the face. But I love baby wearing. It's the best thing invented, honestly. Because you can walk around without having to bring a stroller with you and make it through a whole bunch of people with the stroller. You can have them close to you. They could be sleeping, they could be awake, it's amazing. So I'm not gonna keep going on that, because I will go on forever and ever. The next one is VIP. Do you know what that stands for? Stands for breastfeeding in public. And as most of you know from number 1, I'm not really good with breastfeeding in public, just because of my self-esteem and just it's the way I feel. But I honestly, if I'm walking by somebody that's breastfeeding in public, I wish that that was me, because if I had that in me to do that, I would. And I would have been one of those people that was sitting on a bench and feeding my baby with a cover on, but I couldn't do it. So I think that people that do that are just amazing, and it's nice to see that, because people that say that that's gross and that's whatever, fuck you. Because you want to see your girlfriend's boobs when you're doing whatever, but when they're doing something natural and feeding a baby that depends on that, you're going to say something nasty? No. That's not how it works. If you think that that's all they're for is for you, then you're a nasty pig, for 1. And for 2, you should never have kids, because these are for kids, not for you. Baby piercings. I agree with baby piercings. I got Nevaeh's done, but I would have waited if my mom didn't take her to get them done, because it's a nice bonding experience to have an older child and bring them to get that done. And I think that I would have liked it when she asked me. But I still like it now, because before I was getting a lot of questions asking, oh, is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's a girl. Do you not see the fucking pink? So, that's it with baby piercings. And the next one is vaccinations. Nevaeh is up to date. She's got an appointment tomorrow for her 1-year vaccinations. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. 1 year. Ooh. So yeah, she's got an appointment for her vaccinations tomorrow, and I have nothing wrong with vaccinations. I don't have anything wrong if you don't get them, but I do agree with them. Medicating children. I'll give Nevaeh Tylenol here and there. She's teething or just has a fever or she's sick. I'll give her Tylenol, but that's it. And obviously, Orajel and what else? Gripe water. And that's basically it. If there is any other thing that I don't know of, you can comment below or something like that. Circumcision. Okay, sorry. Circumcision. Sorry. So, this one's actually one that's very, 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 very controversial. And I don't see why. I mean, I don't have an opinion about it because I had a girl. I like a boy, so obviously I'm looking more into it and I'm trying to get myself informed. But I don't really, at this point, know a lot about it. I don't think that I would decide alone on that one. I would ask Nick, and I would ask the doctor, and just see their opinions, because it's really something very, very big to decide. I mean, it's cutting a body part off of somebody. Well, cutting parts of body off of something like that. So I wouldn't make that decision by myself, and as of now, I don't really know what my standing is on that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that one because I don't really know. Spanking. As of this point, my daughter is a biter. And I do not agree or disagree with spanking. For the simple reason of, if your child is getting into something that could potentially hurt them, a spanking is well deserved. And that is what I believe, because I believe they should not want to do something that could hurt them. And they don't know better. Like Nevaeh, I don't plan on spanking her. But if, let's say, she was playing with scissors or something like that, she'd get a spank, because I don't want her to keep doing that. I don't want her to think, oh, mommy just is playing around when she's saying no. No, that's not what I want her to learn. If the whole just being harsh, like not yelling at them, but, like, to scare them, but saying no firmly and stuff like that, if that works, then there's no need for spanking. I don't think that you should repeatedly spank. I don't think that you should beat your children, especially if they are under 5. Because I have heard of a lot of people beating their kids under 5 and then something bad has happened, and I don't agree with that. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't. And if I knew anybody that had a kid that was beating their kid, I would beat their parents. I honestly would. And I'm not saying that because I want to seem like a tough ass, because I don't. But that's one thing I can't handle, because my little brothers were abused when they were just babies. They were barely toddlers. And obviously they were toddlers. They were older than toddlers. They were like 4, but to me they were still babies. And I have no tolerance for anybody that does any kind of stuff like that, because just my blood boils when I hear of babies being hurt, like baby Brianna, the baby that was killed before she was a year. That's horrible. And I would like to get a hold of her parents, because they're in paradise in jail. Honestly, they should have like a death sentence or something for that. Specifically for that. Anyways, I'm getting off of that because it's just going to make me very angry. Co-sleeping. I'm a co-sleeper. I love co-sleeping. It's the best thing that's ever been existed. Nevaeh sleeps in her crib at night, and then after she's done sleeping in her crib and we're done getting our rest, Nick goes on the couch and Nevaeh comes in the bed, because she is a mama's girl. Plain and simple, she's a mama's girl, and I really don't care. I love it when she sleeps in my bed because I can cuddle her up. Cry it out method? Nope. Not for us. For other families, perfectly fine, go ahead. But for us, it's so hard. She's got such a loud cry. And she will sit there for hours. if you let her, she'll sit there for hours, and it doesn't really bug her. She just gets louder. So yeah, we don't do it, but we agree with other people that do it. Home versus public versus private versus charter schooling. I'm not even going to comment on that because I have no clue what that even is. With Nevaeh's eyes, she could be going to VI schools or private schools, but we don't really know at this moment, so we're not really thinking about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I am sorry for some of the comments that I made. It's just my thoughts, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody. If I do, just let me know and I'll take the video down. Seriously. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, and I'm not trying to put anybody down, except for the people that beat their children. I will put them down because they're just sad excuses for humans. So anyways,